Right, ladies and gents, we're underway. Steve Downing, he broke. He looks like he's elected to play yellows. Get the colours on for you. So enjoy the match. A little bit of chat in there. If you can, if you want to ask me any questions, I'll try and answer them for you. And let's see how we go. Lee, you get some fresh coffee. So give us a thumbs up, guys, if you're in the chat box. Let us know. I'm sure Mr. JC will be in the commentary booth a little bit later on. Coffee, please. So we've got a few viewers in, and Downing's got a good chance here on yellows. There's no problem balls unless he makes one, and he's just fell in the drink there. Is an unforced error. Morning, Ashley Martin. How are you, pal? So that's the first mistake from Downing, expecting to get those. 2 Cat 6 players. We've had a massive shake up in the Cats this week. And JC's in. Better connect him up. Oh, can happen now, guys. I'm just saying.
Somebody been fiddling in my pocket?
Well, I don't know.
I'd like to.
Yeah.
Have you done your week in hand, Andrew?
Just finished it, mate. Just finished it. All good to go again now. Ready for the weekend. How about you?
I'll just get this stool. I haven't been doing much time on body, mate.
Nah, you've got to give it a rest now and again. We had a full day out yesterday.
Are we on?
You are. You're connected. So it's Mr. Hopkins. Good afternoon. Adam Myers. Good afternoon. And I'm joined by the great JC in the booth with the dog. This is a rarity, mate.
Got me goggles on.
Have you?
Like Adrian Maguire at Market Raisin.
Jesus. What could happen there? I think I could jump the hurdles. I think they hit him and they just go straight to the floor. It's got to be the easiest track in country, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's all about the control of the cue ball. I watched him in practice before, and he was knocking some good balls in, like. But as we know, it changes in matches, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this is a little bit of a tester.
Oh my word!
I tell you what, he missed that with some margin, and these are the type of frames that plants a seed. You know, like thinking how they missed that. Negativity set straight in.
Yeah, we're closer to that sandwich shop in Bamford.
Well, I've just said about Market Raisin. I thought you were off at last hurdle there. Is that where you've just been, sandwich shop?
Oh, so we've had a morning from hell again. I give up. I think I owe you 15 quid for a table on Wednesday, but you don't know about it yet.
Oh my God. Did you play a match on Wednesday?
We should have played. Me and Stephen should have come up, but we've had all sorts of problems to deal with this week.
Were you going to put a session in, like?
Yeah. And then I have a game at table and all.
Yeah, it's just cover your ears. It's JC. You never know which JC turns up. He's got gouters, lad.
Terrible.
It's a nasty thing to have.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, he's going to knock the black safe, is he? Is he going to snooker him? No. Well,
my word.
I'll tell you what, this is not an easy black. He's got to chip it into the left centre, but I think a cue ball's quite safe, isn't it? Straight between these 2 yellows.
Yeah.
Yes. So he takes the first frame. Make sure they put the scores on it. Big game tonight, pal. I think there'll be a few in for that one.
Be a very good game tonight, I think.
I think the 4 starts a lot.
Yeah. It is a fair start.
I mean, Nathan's a great player in his own right, but John Inley's massively improving. I said to him, the older he gets, the better he's getting.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not easy giving start, is it?
No, it's as we know, I've come unstuck a few times, Andy, when I've got a bit of start away.
Yeah, you've gone closer, haven't you? You know what I mean? Then you
Yeah.
realise that. I mean, how do you work it when you're giving start? Me personally, I try and claw it back early doors, which is obviously natural, but play a little bit more cautious.
Yeah, I can't play my normal game,
It does change it.
When I played Alice, obviously from York, I couldn't play my normal game to start with, and it put pressure on me, you know.
Yeah, she played really well that night, to be fair.
I tell you what, it's brilliant.
But, yeah.
She's got a game booked in with
I've
Graham
seen, yeah.
Hampston,
Yeah.
and
Listen,
she played.
I think she's nearly favourite to beat Graham, and that's not being disrespectful.
Well, I would say
she's
so,
a good
yeah.
player.
Yeah.
But like, it's a tough game to take on because when you're playing, like they all think, oh, JC's playing a lass, but these lasses, tell you what, some
good,
cracking
man.
players.
They're good.
Yeah, I have. Got Danny Johnson, we're missing him today, aren't we?
Has he been fishing?
He said you couldn't drink 10 in a month. I don't know, are you going fishing?
Oh my word.
He's in chat boxes, Johnny Lee. I play a bit like you now, and years of watching you laugh a lot. Well, you can blame me for any mistakes, and but no, you're definitely hitting a ball good and playing well. So it's going to be an interesting match, John. But this is also going to be interesting. Have you had a bet on this, JC? You've got to have had a bet on Steve, haven't you?
I don't bet. Well, I bet, but I don't like.
I
Try
used
not
to
to
think
bet
that
on
Coddles
pool.
were the magic sign.
Well,
But are they still about, Coddles? Do they
yeah,
exist
they're
anymore?
shutting down a lot. They're shutting down
I've
in
noticed a lot of
Bamford.
William Mills shut down.
Yeah. They've picked their ideas up though lately, I'll be honest. They needed to because they're about 15 years behind.
We ain't got the colours on here, have we? Sparkling red. Sorry about missing the colours, guys.
Don't you know your colours, lad?
Colour blind, me. Good afternoon, Paul Bamford. Regular on MMTV. Danny Johnson on the River Trent. Fished that a few times this end, Danny. Trying to go for sandwiches and flask.
Dear. There's a lot of nerves early on, Andrew.
I tell you what, this could be. I mean, he's ended up winning the first round, but you know what I mean, he could have been 2-0 up in quick fire here, but I've never really seen Ash Parker's game. It's like he's been troubled out over the last 3 or 4 months. It seems to be going round a little bit, does that? And I think with what's happening in the world, you've got to really listen to people these days. You know what I mean?
You have.
I mean, it's all right having a laugh and a joke and taking mick at them, but you don't really know what they're thinking.
No. It's true. I mean,
That's the cue ball gone. Yep. They all love a game, though, aren't they? Do you think Money Matches has got a new lease of life from nowhere?
Money Matches has gone crazy.
Yeah. Do you know, when I first come here, and I'm not blowing my own trumpet, pool were dead in the water.
Yeah.
There was nothing happening with it. The tours were finishing, they couldn't get the entries, and now every Tom, Dick and Harry's got it.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a stream, everybody's got money games.
Yeah.
There's tournaments, you don't even have to travel far for tournaments. But there's enough for everybody, Jason.
There's stuff going on all the time, Andrew.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
League here.
I hear them, this club, that club, all clubs do well. And when they have tables recloth, they're all good tables.
Yeah, of course they are.
Do you know what I mean? The only thing I think the club should do, they should pull together. And you can have a super series. And then, you know, like you're drawing it with this club or that club.
Yeah.
And then have your grand finals. Like 4 clubs. You like get 32 from each club, 4 clubs, 128 players.
Yeah.
Every club has a venue, and then you have a grand final.
I agree with that. It'd be good, that.
It'd be awesome.
Tell you what I don't like, Andrew, is like all the bickering that goes off and all this club's better than that and all this rubbish. Because at the end of the day, people have just got their own opinion, haven't they? And should just keep it to themselves.
And to be honest, majority, 85% of people, they'll say where the play is the best club.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. But we all know. I mean, you know me, just say I try not to get involved, and sometimes I try and defend my club when I hear things, but I don't really slate anybody else's club.
Yeah.
Don't really fall out with anybody, and because I know what the owners do, it's not an easy job.
No, it's not. It's not an easy job. I mean, I get in hot water for speaking my mind.
but you have to say how it is.
Yeah. But
if you believe you're right, you have to say it, don't you?
Yeah.
But like to see people agree with it, because everybody's different opinions. But there is room for everybody. The matches are coming thick and fast. I think we're booking matches now on Action Night into March.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
It really is filling up very quick.
Yeah, and that flight of the week, 44.
40. Well, I said to said to Stephen and his mate, I said, I've never been to a Thursday night comp or flyer, and there's been 44.
I don't think we've had 44 in a main event on the weekend.
I once went to somewhere in Doncaster about 20 odd years ago with Stephen for a comp, and I won it. And obviously Stephen didn't play pool in them days. He just used to play a few bandits, and we used to get lifts here and there, and I used to play the pool. And we turned up at this venue, and I says, "Is it rough?" And he says, "Oh no, it's sound." And it was sound. It was just this pub, and it was just in middle of nowhere, and a new owner, and we were in, we knew landlord, and we were in, and I ended up winning comp. And
you get the bug then?
Yeah, I'd sort of get up playing at that time. What's
lucky,
happening here?
Oh,
he's had a nice touch. I wonder if he'll be having a nice touch.
He's had a little
tonight.
Valentine's night kiss there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
That's his first kiss for this year.
I've a story about Downey. Well, I've a few stories about Downey, but I'll mention it tonight. We'll get it on tonight, that story. I don't want to go. Stay tuned. Nice story.
Few comments on here, JC. John Inley recommending it to showmans. Paul Hopkinson, exactly, boys. We just like a pint in all places. That's why we're headed up tonight, supporting everyone. Yeah, I totally agree, Paul. And you yourself as a club owner, myself and Colin, I'm sure Tommy, 147 boys. I think if you all sat down, had a pint, discussed it, get a Super Series going, give it a bit of trade to everybody, and then have a finals somewhere, wherever it is, it not matter, will it? It's just a finals day. And it'll bring all pool players together, and that's what I'd like to see.
Yeah.
What's my opinion on bald heads? Listen, mate, don't mess with the baldies. Don't mess with the baldies, mate. If I could have had 2 heads bald, I would have done.
My bald patch was sweating in that bars over there with that Asian curry, I'll tell you.
Well, I've not got a chance of sweating here. You keep having Fidos, JC.
Well, it was open on Thursday.
Didn't I tell you something? I came in on morning after and every radiator was turned off.
Yeah, it was hot, mate. It was hot.
But it does. But you know what it's like when it gets to summer. It needs aircon, doesn't it?
I just asked you, has Lee come for wrestling or?
I thought he'd come for work. He's just done me a favour, like got beer in. So
he's a top lad, Lee.
Alice is in there.
Alice, she should be at work on a Saturday.
Alice? Who's Alice?
Unbelievable.
She's in. She loves it now. She's a part. Stevie B, good afternoon, my friends.
I think it'll attract other lady pool players to come and try it as well, Andrew.
Yeah.
Pool that is.
Well, I've had a few people that have messaged me. Good lady players. I like Alice's game. She's like quality player.
Yeah.
And I think when the others come and the money matches 2 women on MTV, big money, I think it fetches them on, and I just think
would be brilliant.
It opens more doors.
Of course it does.
And I know 1 or 2 that do want to play on it.
It's all about opening doors.
Afternoon, Phil. Keep the shutters down, but open the doors. Just you might have to have a quick exit.
Has anybody ordered a giraffe?
Yeah. This kid's not well, I tell you. Change that light bulb, Danny. Danny, we just pump wheels up on that motorbike for us.
He loves me, really.
Danny Palmer must be 6'6", if not taller.
He gets angry with me sometimes, but he does love me. I love him as well when he's on the settee.
He likes the game as well. Hello. Yeah, I think it's something to discuss this season, Paul. I think it's not a bad move, mate. Have you not put colours on again, JC? Are you just here for...
I've just had it. Oh, somebody just told me to have a day off on commentary. It's nice of them.
Well, we can't be having a day off when we just started.
What's Downing?
Yeah,
Apart from a crackpot.
He looks like he's yellows. Oh, no, he just flicked off the red there, hasn't he?
Your eyes are better than mine, sir.
Well, he must have done, because if he didn't, he would have fouled. So for me, he's on reds.
Are we sure?
No. We can change it. Oh, he's not. He's on yellows. He must have been snookered down in. So we got that wrong. We made a bad call there. Gale Power Alice. Yep. Yeah, Downing's on yellows. bars.
Yeah, Mars bars are still available, Mr. Pamon. Thank you.
Just tone it, chocolate bars now. How small are they now?
Yeah.
It's like a bite size, isn't it? So you've got a chance here on reds. You've got to be careful though, because
Got
if
a Milky
it pops
Way.
this one and bumps into the bad one, it's in the pool god's hands. It hasn't come up great.
Nice jelly for Milky.
You clip this across into the bottom right, and you might get a run off the yellow to take the cue ball towards the left-hand cushion. It's there, JC,
It is.
but it's a snick.
Can't-
This is the Snickers.
This
Talk
is
about
one of
chocolate
the
bar.
Snickers. We're always on table. Get off that table, lad.
Yeah.
Is he wearing trousers today, this lad? Why is he wearing joggers?
I think he's looking for a rest. Yeah, he's got the rest out. A tackle.
I know what I'd be doing if I were playing in practice.
You probably tried double that onto that, you.
No, I'd be going up on top cushion with side just to be daft.
Would you?
Yeah.
Well, that's probably not a bad shot, to be honest. But you're just
If you
leaving
judge
it.
it, if you judge it and get the pot, you're on
Yeah.
the other red, aren't you?
See, he's not even got the pocket there, has he?
No.
So, you might see down. Will he take control of pocket or will he go?
Well, this bad ball he's got on cushion, he can actually play it off the red, can't he? This left-hand side yellow.
Yeah, if this goes clean. If
Yeah.
it goes clean, he'll probably pot and bump it.
Well, he,
but-
wouldn't, he don't actually need to play this yellow he's playing. Oh, he's having it.
he must have,
Andrew, have you done middle?
I think it must have been a foul shot. Yeah, it was a foul
Oh,
shot.
yeah.
I never saw a foul.
No,
Did you?
oh my word, if I had missed that.
We're learning something here, aren't we?
We are. It'll be alright.
Getting into the swing of things. I really didn't want to be out today after yesterday's session.
Oh, yeah. What
Well,
was it, the funeral yesterday?
Yeah, well, the wake. I've never seen as many in my life turn up at a funeral.
I saw a bit of live about 3 o'clock and you were DJ dogging, weren't you?
DJ dogging, then we had a DJ on after that, and that's what the family wanted, the party atmosphere send off. Johnny was life and soul of a party.
Yeah.
He would all the music, he loves the old rock and roll stuff and all that, and it was great turnout. It was emotional, but a celebration of his life as well. So
What about bump at middle pocket here and try and come down?
so
Can't
very
see,
artistic.
can't see any shot here, can you? Phew, it's a tough one, Andy, that.
I like him tight.
No, not wrong with that. Especially if the film West Yorkshire.
Yeah. The one of German. That's a great shot. I'll tell
Oh,
you
it
what.
would have been if
yeah,
he-
if he just
yeah.
missed that knuckle, he would have been close.
Yeah. So Downing's got 2 now. Definitely got 2, Andrew.
Yeah, we're with it now. I think it might be a long match, this one.
Yeah, it could be.
Daz Norris has gone to a pantomime tonight. Somebody said that he's off to a pantomime, and I heard somebody on Thursday night say, "Oh no, he's not." I actually did hear that.
I think Downing should be on stage who he comes out with.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good shot.
yeah. He's got to pick these off now.
A, B, C, D, E now.
Andy Rose in the house. Oh, he caught the black with the rest, guys.
Good spot.
Are you sat at home with your white gloves on, Andy? Referee in this match. Bless you.
They're making a lot of that Ali Carter thing. Did you see it, Andrew? This
Yeah.
week? They're making a lot of that.
He didn't hit it though, did he?
No.
He
This-
probably believed in his own mind. He
He
did. like,
probably
but,
did, yeah.
but I think that
It
I
does
think
happen.
he'll be apologising, won't he?
Yeah, I don't think Carter's that sort of player. If you've watched him over years.
Yeah. I think they all put the hands up for Detroit when they make a foul. To be fair, it's on camera, isn't it? What's the point? But what's the point in cheating? He'd have believed he hit it.
Your eyes do tricks on you, mate. Should see some women I've had to deal with over years.
Yeah, but if your eyes are bad now, it don't really matter because you don't really know what they look like. So you can wave a few.
Very good. I
Yeah.
like it.
None about around here. I lent a bird £5 for plastic surgery for a facelift. She's had it done now. I'm not getting my money back. I don't even know what she looks like.
Oh dear. Don't matter who trains them.
Is there any tables available from between 5 and 7? I really don't know, mate. I know there's a lot booked out, and obviously the bottom end tables. The best thing to do, Craig, is ask me again when it gets a little bit closer to time, because I know at the moment they're all booked, but I'm not sure from later on at that time. When I see some at bar stuff, they'll be in cellar having a cig. No, they won't. I'll try and find out for you, pal.
2 cushion or 3 cushion here, Andrew.
Yeah. Oh, he's got to go round 3, hasn't he? He's not going to catch. Will he make the rail?
I missed a shot like this against Danny Byrne. Do you remember it on street? I missed it
I think
1-1.
it's that easy, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly same spot. I missed it.
Not easy at all. I think Chris Grimshaw's booked a table, Craig. Has he booked it? Are you partnering? Are you playing with Chris Grimshaw?
No. Tough shot.
Yeah, well, always do a tough shot.
Is it cemented tip rail, that's it?
I tell you what, I think they've all missed blacks, haven't they?
Yeah.
But this is what it is. What do you reckon to the shake-up with the Cats this week? It's been massive. I must have changed 30 players around.
Yeah, obviously.
You're never going to get it right, are you?
It's hard.
Well, I got a comment on Thursday, and obviously Phil runs a flyer, and he'll be in the chat box whoever fight. So anyway, I think you played a kid, and did he beat you 4?
He beat me 4-1, I think.
And then he won 4-0.
I think.
So I changed his cat.
I think he's in. I think
he's a 6, mate.
I think he's a 6.
Yeah. What are he in 7?
It's hard to assess
Yeah.
in a flyer, but
Yeah,
we're in
because-
7. James Hewitt.
Yeah, that's the man. Yeah. Anyway, so I stuck him up to 5, only because I thought, well, if he's beating you 4-1 and then winning 4-0,
Yeah.
so I put him up to 5 to see the response. Anyway, I had loads of messages
Yeah.
vouching for him and said, Andy, there's no way he's a 5.
No.
So I thought, well, if he's beating, there's no way he's a 7. So I thought 6.
Yeah.
So I've changed him to 6.
6 is fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's something.
You potted some good balls, and it happens. Anybody can come and just.
Everybody can have a good day.
You
now.
know, it's the
But
consistency.
he could play you to 21 and not get close.
No, he wouldn't get. To be honest, Andy, I went at races,
Yeah.
but
So so he didn't blow you off table. You were missing.
No, I just missed everything.
there's a big difference.
But it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You beat me for.
That's what I'm saying. Unless you're physically there watching every player,
Yeah, it's
you're
hard.
just guessing.
Yeah, it's hard. There's a lot of new players, a hell of a lot of new
God,
players,
yeah.
Andy, coming. I was talking to some lads from York, and they all knew who I were, and had no idea who they were.
I think Queen Mother knows who you are.
Well, as long as she's not bothering now. What's your tea, Andy? Up and down. Do you think it's Wenger boys here? What?
Yeah, boom, 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 boom. This is a tough black, isn't it?
Big Phil on tonight.
Nobody's going to admit to that, Shelley. Shelley, is there any tables available between 5 and 7 o'clock tonight? Right, just let me know. So it's a tough ball, is this one?
Can I have a Mars bar, Shelley?
Oh, it's not got there, but I tell you what, if that keeps rolling, I think he's left it.
Do you reckon she understands my banter or not? She doesn't.
I
does
think she just switches off because even when I talk to her, she's not there. Like I don't think she's all there anyway. Like, but
I get in trouble regular. Now then.
oh, he's got to come off the
Off
cushion.
the
here, hasn't
cush. Has he got it? He's
He
got
has,
it.
but
Cue
again,
ball.
He's got a tough black now.
It's like a Calderwood double this against
go for
Dale
this double,
Shaw. Yeah.
You go for this double. Andy, James is definitely cat 6. He beat me 11-6 in action night, and I'll say I'm a low 7-8.
Here
Neil
we go
Pillin,
then, Ash Parker.
Not a 7. He's 4
No,
easy.
it's
Yeah,
not
Neil
him.
Pillin's been
It's a
moved, Nathan,
decent
anyway.
white.
Oh, maybe he hasn't moved. I'll have to look at that. Do you know of Neil Pillin then, Nathan?
Yeah.
These are the ones that Phil gave me.
Yeah.
Just have a quick look while JC
No.
keeps you entertained.
They've both not settled, these players today. They're both missing some balls.
There's Norris.
It's 2-1.
Right, let me just have a look into this cat. Where are we? Announcements. Comment. Edit.
Yeah, thanks for that, Nigel. You'll just remember who best player is in jump at minute team.
Yeah. I bet you don't even have to rack them up.
They all think the speed pool's easy. They spot the lot, you know. They're all doing it now. You've
I
set
saw
something off.
I saw him doing it overnight. Oh, is that lad who were doing
That's
it?
the with baseball cap, yeah. It's all easy.
He looked to be enjoying this, and anyway, is that Nigel?
It is. He played Downing on MMTV, didn't he? Bit back. I think he's about a 6.
Yeah, I've actually moved Neil Pillin already, and I think he's in.
Is he going to play here? Is he going to play this tip middle? And then play it double?
I've actually put Neil Pillin in Cat 5, Nathan. Is that about right?
What's he doing?
He was a 7.
Not sure what he's doing here.
And you're saying he's a 4. He's in 7. I played him. No, he's not. I've just looked. He's in Cat 5. He was in 7 on Thursday, but I moved him.
Neil Pillin's not a 4.
Beat Trev 4-2 and someone else easy. Legit Cat 4. He's also beat Billy Johnson 4-3. Oh, well, that's fair enough. Yeah, I did move him from a 7 to a 5, but from on them results, he's definitely in 4, isn't he?
Oh, the white's in.
This is what we need to see. We need to see the players like looking out for these. And
I would say Neil Pillin's a 5. I know him very well. From Barnsley.
you know him?
Yeah, of course I do, yeah. He comes with Dave Thistlewood and a couple of others that play for Portcover.
Right, we'll give him his chance then.
I would say 5 all day. I mean, obviously, he might have played well on Thursday.
Yeah, I think like what we tried to do with Cats, we tried to give everybody a chance to win something.
Yeah.
There's players in them Cats have never won a penny or a bean. So how can you, if they get to a semi-final, they get a 5 or a 10, how can you move them?
No, you can't. Played a good shot there, Downing. Here we go. See what he's got. It's good though, Andy, when you're getting 44 and I don't have to work, what the 33 or 38 on Thursday, something like that. It's good.
It's crazy.
When you're hitting 30s on a flyer, it's very good.
Yeah, I mean we were happy to get 16s.
Is he going to play a fudge shot and get his bad red off the cushion here? Just bringing the red off the cushion.
Cat 10.
Hiding. That's the one.
Cat 10 for Paul Bamford. You're never a Cat 10.
What you hoping then, Andy? Get this game finished and now we're upstairs, bit of rest and come back down? Or?
I ain't got energy for an hour upstairs. I don't think I've ever done an hour.
Been an hour on bed, chilling.
I know what you meant. It's corrupting me, is this JC. I'm sat here with Bible at side of me.
Is there any mucky photos?
Only Jesus on cross in his pants.
Unbelievable scenes. Is he playing here? Playing the black?
He's playing the black onto the red. Setting him up. Do you know, he's good at this, he's Darren.
Yeah,
Every time he's going for a finish, all the balls are set up, aren't they, before he goes.
Yeah. Very underrated, mate. When he plays well, you know, he
can pot balls, and that's in the pot the lot. He potted really well, didn't he?
Yeah.
He surprised a lot of people in that.
Yeah, because they all think he's nuts and they all think he can't, and he can actually, you know.
He's the perfect
for
hustler.
somebody that's had 4 cheeseburgers and 2 sandwiches, he can run around the table pretty fast.
He likes his pies, doesn't he?
Oh. He never used to eat like that though. He used to just drink and not eat, and now he just eats and can't drink.
Just picking these off nicely. So you can see the black, he's got to be going to the centre for the black
Yeah,
empty.
you would think so. He's missed one in the centre already though today.
Tell you what, they're not easy if you go across the face of them on Supremes. The bad habit Supremes are spitting them out across knuckles, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's all about the pace on this shot. And I tell you what, he's under it.
Yeah, he's oh dear.
Do you still take it into the middle and take the cue ball away? Or do you commit? He's played a poor shot for him, hasn't he, to be fair. There.
I don't know what.
He could even clip it into the top right and take the cue ball to the top of cushion as well, if you wanted.
Yeah.
It's one of them shots you've just got to commit to it, 100%. But he'd be a little disappointed with that one.
Just play a soft stunt at the top left.
I think he's off to clip it in. He's missed it. Yeah, we're telling you, they're pretty tight across the middles. He's not left anything easy for Ash.
Oh, he's got to play like an Alex Higgins shot here. To dig
Chris
into
Raven
it.
in the house. Sing us a song, Chris. Have you heard him sing?
Yeah, he's good, isn't it?
Very good, yeah. That's a
good shot.
brilliant
What a
shot.
good bit of cueing that is, but
It is. Got a little snip in here.
a very good part.
He's unsure about this. He goes, he's just got to watch the cue ball.
Yeah.
He's happy days.
Could have been 3-1 down in, and it's 3-1 Ash Parker.
And now he's got some work to do because they're missing balls, doing all the hard work and falling over at death. Stevie Wee. Who's not Stevie? A couple come to watch, haven't they?
Yeah.
I know Darren said he's got some mates down from Skegness coming.
They're coming, yeah.
They're at the hotel at the moment, aren't they?
They're just in Wakey. They've just rung me for directions. They'll probably end up at White Rose at Leeds, probably, knowing them.
It's a big break, but what's he got? Don't think he's got a shot. You might just play a safety shot here, JC.
Yeah.
Wait for him better opportunity. Saying a better opportunity. He's had some opportunities.
Well, he's had 2 golden opportunities in the last 2 frames and made a
Which
mess.
table do you prefer? Do you prefer the 6 or the green or the blue?
Well,
It's. I think it's preference to the eyes, basically. I think.
when,
I mean, when you play when we didn't have blue, nothing wrong with the green. But I play in a lot of tournaments personally with England and like the Keswick Championship.
Yeah.
It's all blue,
Yeah.
so it's better for me to play on the blue
yeah.
to keep focused because you do see a different cuts
Yeah,
of the ball.
I just have a view, and I spoke to Chris Mellin about it and 1 or 2 others. I just think the blue plays slightly different off a cushion than the green.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, all tables play different off
Yeah.
cushions, but obviously, when I play on table 6 in your club, I know exactly what I think's going to happen. When I play on the blue, I'm slightly unsure, and it slightly gets into my confidence. That's all it is.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with either table.
I agree with some of that because you know the bottom tables down there, they're all brand new. They all come together.
Yeah.
But table 9 is tighter than table 10.
Yeah.
But it's the same company, the same cushions and everything. But it is definitely a tighter table than table 10. So I don't know. Little fractions probably.
I don't know if you agree with this, but I think you play a lot better on table 6 than you do on 10.
Yeah, probably. I just switch off. That's my problem.
I've not seen you play exceptional on 10 on the blue cloth, but I have seen you play exceptional, obviously, against Gabe O'Malley and.
Oh
Andy
yeah,
Patchett for a
But at
lot.
that time, that's all we were playing on. I lived on table 6, and I was putting the hours in. You see, I was playing like 2-3 hours a day, and now I don't play that a week.
Because table 6 used to be table 5, didn't it? And 5
originally.
Yeah,
Originally.
5 was a stream table, wasn't it?
Yeah. Back in the day.
Yeah.
But I think if you're hitting a ball and you're putting the hours in, you start naturally flowing, feeling it. World champions play 4 or 5 hours a day.
Yeah.
And the world champions, so you need to maintain what you've got. She said there's none available at the moment, Craig. If anything changes, she's going to let me know. Shelley, did you check for that table? Did you check again for tables? Between 5 and 7. Yeah, what? Yes, what? Yes, what? Yep. Oh, well, it's not 5 then, is it? For 5 o'clock? Yeah, we book it down to Craig Harper. Yeah, Craig, I've booked your table 11 for 5 o'clock. You've just said it's available. Yeah, you've got table 11 booked, Craig, for 5 o'clock. So, 3-1 Ash Parker.
Yeah.
He's got to be fortunate, thinking himself fortunate, because he missed 2 blocks early on, didn't he? But again, Downing's well in control in this round.
I would say Downing's a better tactical player than Ash Parker, and Ash is a lot better potter than Downing. That's how I see it.
That's it. Ash has got 1 game, basically. But if you're getting your chances and you believe you're going to come back to the table, you can afford to go for them, can't you?
Yeah.
Will you be going over to Bradford at all for World Championships?
Just a bit tied up, Andy, with things.
5 while 7 he wanted it for. 5 o'clock while 7. So table 11, I booked it for him. Yeah, it's a good week. I enjoy it there because it's not far away as well. Right, so there's a lot of great players there.
Some top players.
Yeah, I think the balls stand out better on the blue, Andy, as well, to be honest with you. It suits my eyes better.
Downing looking to finish here then.
Got to be honest, but he's rattled that one.
It's not settled yet.
No, it's not settled at all.
Probably thinking about 150 at Ascot.
Ascot today, is it?
I'm just nipping out, guys, just to sort his sky better out.
Horses for courses is JC. I'm sure he'll be back with it a little bit later on. Just want to sort a bet out. So Downing has he's not done any damage there, has he? I mean, Reds are in a world of pain. Yep, totally, John. That's my opinion of it too. I'll ask Steve. I'm not sure if there's a table available at 4:30. I know somebody's coming off one at round about 4 o'clock. But I think I'll check. I'll double check with you. I'll wait till they come back up by and I'll find out for you. So he's just got to make sure this frame is down in, and where the balls are, it looks like he's making sure. I'm just going to try and get this table booked for Stevie. Right, I've just had a quick look for you, Steve. At the moment, probably going to be struggling because there is somebody due off, but somebody's already booked on. It's if they turn up, mate, to be fair. And if they don't, I'll hold the table for you. That's all I can promise you for now, pal. So, again, what's happened to the yellows there? This is going to hurt Downing. He's just not finishing him off, is he? Nasty clip back this. Oh, good pot of that. That's a great shot. Just got a little flick on the yellow. But you'd expect him to pot this. Has he got it? He has. And I'll tell you what. Downing needs to get his finger out. Teddy Griffiths, Cliff Thorburn. But he's had chances, Craig, hasn't he? And he's just not taking them. So it's 4-1 Ash Barker. Got some work to do. A long race to 18. A long way to go. It's a big break. If that reds are the balls, if this red goes near the yellow towards the bottom right, the first shot's the toughest. Not sure. Is he going to drop this in the centre, in the right centre? It's a tricky little shot. He's going to go for the bottom right, if you ask me. I'll tell you what, he's played that well. Just a bit close to the cushion. Yeah, definitely Jamie. He should have won all 3 frames. But it's a shoulda, woulda, coulda, and didn't.
Are we on, Andrew?
Yeah, he just played a great shot, opening red,
yeah,
down the rail, and I didn't put him on. I'm used to the colours.
I'm just getting grilled off, Shelley.
Way.
Could be 5-1 then.
She likes a bit of grilled chicken.
Sets me out off.
That's what she says to me, get out. I'm happy to go.
5-1.
I'll tell you what, that's a great finish that from Ash Parker. And then, from what I've seen, he's looking the better player at the moment. Took them out well. I think that was a Brett Dish, that one, too. The first one. So, guys, this is a turn up for the books. Did you think it could happen? Can Downing come back? 5-1. I've seen bigger comebacks than that, have you?
Yeah.
I was watching that game the other night with Wayne Mutton and Pat. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
8-1 up.
Yeah.
And Patch hit a gear, like he normally does.
Yeah.
And like a man possessed, got back into it, and then he started missing, and Wayne just couldn't get position. But what I've never really watched Wayne play, but fantastic potter.
Oh, awesome.
Fantastic
Awesome
potter.
player. Him and Dave Portman are very good players.
Yeah. Well, I'm not taking away from anybody, but he's got to be thinking, how have I lost?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's no disrespect to Andy, because he came back strong again. But towards the end, it was a lot of mistakes, wasn't there?
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed watching him play. I enjoyed watching the match. It was just a shame with no commentary. It's not the same.
No.
But I watched it all. I had Action Night on one TV, and I'm watching that on other.
Keeping cameras on me, of course, on a Thursday as well.
Well, I've got to keep an eye on you, whether you're playing or not, JC. You're liability, you know what I mean?
Liability.
Victor Chandler's packed in.
Talking of liabilities, it's on yellows, right?
Go on, then. That's your job. You're in co-pilot seat.
And I'm on yellows.
Yeah, he's got one button to press,
That's what Katie
and he's
Ann
thinking
said.
about 150. That 150's gone.
Look at that, synthetic queuing in Asda. What is he doing? Oh my word.
Yeah, he doesn't look. He doesn't look there. So Ash is growing in confidence. He's on the Gok Wang. It's all about the confidence. Being good today, alcohol free. Supped enough yesterday for a week.
You have a good sesh.
Jesus, yeah. It ruins me though for the next couple of days, to be honest. It's nice while you're doing it.
They can't get away with it anymore.
No, it just takes too long to recover.
We used to be able to get away with it, but you wake up next day and...
Used to be out more than gas, JC, but now, Jesus Christ. Old age, mate.
They're covering cushions here, or what?
Yeah. The best comment I've ever heard on a stream, it was Paul Buck at 147, and the guy's got a black to win the match, and he's Mr. Blackburn Miles, and commentator and I said a bit of premature blackulation. It's the best thing I've ever heard on commentary.
Brilliant.
Premature blackulation. Kevin Parker in the house. All right, Kev. Got a few watching, haven't we, early doors? You sticking around tonight, guys? So Nathan Prescott and John Inley. It'll be a cracker. Will the fearless potting of Nathan Prescott get the better of John Inley? For me, it's a tough game for both players, and I think the start could play a big part. But definitely one not to be missed. This is better from Downing. We'll probably play it in 2 rails or if not centre, but for me it's just a stun across.
That's it. That's the one-hand rule.
Yeah, stun it across and put it in the left centre. Nice and easy does it. That's the way. Get off that cushion. Oh, he don't like it on cushions.
No.
You were telling me last time I spoke to him.
He's a very good roller of a ball, though, I will say that.
Yes, he is. But this is, you've got to play this with a bit of authority, you know, like you can pull out a shot, they can like fanny it, can't you? Tickle the trout.
There's nothing wrong with tickling ones at middle. Right, guys.
Right in the centre. Has he got it? I tell you what, I'm not sure.
Oh,
He'll not be happy with that. How many blacks has he missed?
oh my
Is that his
word.
3rd black?
Yeah. He's missed 2 at middle.
And you know, he can pop balls, can't he?
It's,
Enjoying that, Paul. If I'd have got one of them and I said, do you want one?
I'll put it on your tab. Not good enough.
I'll drink to that.
Thinks he's drinking tea. I know him.
Coffee, this.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm trying to wake up.
What about waking up? What's he doing here, Mr. Parker? Aye,
Just gonna
aye,
flick
what's
off
happening
it,
here?
Take the cue ball to
He's double kissed. He's had a
I
result.
wouldn't have played a double kiss, but I tell you what, he's played it well.
Now you've got to go across here. You've got to.
You've got to go for a cross double, yep, definitely.
You would think if you don't foul and you hit it, you pot it.
I'm gonna think he's gonna get this, because I think he's given him a chance from nowhere.
Yeah. Here we go then.
Yeah,
Knowing Downing, he'll clip the red, not
about
the
3
black
inch
in.
below that line.
Here we go.
It's close. Tell you.
Got it. It's 5-2.
Don't forget we heard
Otter.
it first, guys. That's what we're here for.
One
Bit of
for-
Robbie Williams in the box there, isn't it? Let me entertain you. Go on, JC. Give us a
Yeah,
blast. You know,
yes.
chorus.
No.
We'll
Don't
let
worry
that one
about
go then.
chorus.
Well, a nice shot though, wasn't it?
We keep giving me a menu in Akbar's. Do they not know what's happening?
I'm surprised that you want one. You must know everything they've got.
Oh,
You could give them one.
Paris used to order menu and chips. Right. 5-2 at Ossett, frame 8. Ash Parker to break. Not you know your colours, Andrew.
Not yet. Well, that gives Downing a bit of confidence. It's a good break though. Black's in.
Unbelievable seems.
Really should be golden break. What's your thoughts, guys? Should the black off the break be a golden break? Which cue am I using at the moment? John Paris. Still using my John Paris at the moment. I always tend to go back to it, to be honest, Paul, but yeah, it's one of them. That's about an 8.5 mil tip on it, and the Trevor White I've got's an 8.2. They both play well enough, like, but I do prefer my Paris at the moment.
Will there be one more big money match for Andrew Appleton?
Yes,
in the
there's
future?
one. There's one coming, mate.
Is there? You're not
Yeah.
letting any details slip.
I'm
on?
playing Patch at the return.
Are
Paul.
you?
Yeah.
Is it going to be here?
Well, it's his venue, so he's got a choice. But I think he likes playing here.
I think
He
is
plays
fine.
really well on that table down there, doesn't he? When he
Yeah.
played Michael Tomlinson, that was just like scary stuff.
Yeah.
But I owe him a return match,
Yeah.
and I'll honour it. I'm not putting the hours in as much as I should,
No.
but come match day, I'll be ready, mate.
It's a poor shot.
I'll be ready. I learnt a lot in the first match I played him. I burnt out, to be honest.
Yeah.
I practiced too long beforehand, and I just totally drained.
It was a long, long match, Andrew.
Yeah.
I think we started about just after 4, and we finished.
Yeah.
Well, it were on when I went to Akbar's, and I'm sure that we're near to midnight.
I think it was 9 hours, 8.5, 9 hours, but playing 2 hours before that as well.
Yeah.
Totally burnt out. He was getting stronger. Looking for the finishing line, you know what I mean? I put my hands up, but I learned from it, so that's good for me.
It's so difficult when your body goes like tired into it. It's so difficult to focus.
When you like your arms are like lead,
Yeah.
and you're throwing yourself at it, and we've all been there. And early doors, I couldn't miss.
Yeah.
But
It's a fair shot.
that's a great shot, isn't it? Yeah, so I think there's a couple more games left in us yet, to be honest.
Good stuff.
But and then I'm tournament-wise, I'm concentrating on the England team. Going to Australia next year, playing.
You overplayed that, Andy. Overhit it.
He has,
He's not on either. Or is he?
It's this year, November, we go to Australia.
I'd like to go to Ramsey Street. You shouldn't really have me on commentary.
What, do you want to bump into Jason Donovan or so?
Yeah.
Oh, is that neighbours?
Yeah, Ramsey
Ramsey
Street
Street,
neighbours, yeah.
He's a bad man, this JC. He's got a one-track mind.
They keep going at bar and not getting me now. What's going
Yeah,
on here?
JC, what sort of cue do you use? He
It's,
cues well in sandwich shop.
It's Mark Singleton's old cue. I forget.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what it is. I haven't paid Mark Singleton for it, so if you're listening, Mark, hope you get it. And cue as well. Yeah, so he's a great player that I miss watching. You know, Mark Singleton.
One of the greatest players around South Yorkshire area. When he won on his game, jeez, he was tough to beat.
Beat Clint here, I think, didn't he?
Yeah.
Beat Clint Anderson.
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah. Smashed him off table. And obviously.
And I'm not sure if that match. I'm not if it was. Hey, pal. You all right? All right. Yes, I've had to use some of my match balls on that ball machine. You know them pockets. Because it's
I'm
coming
good,
loose.
mate, I'm
It's
good.
scraped a lot of balls, so I've just ordered some pockets what I stitched. Like that, the early model, like Darren got the model on the stitch pockets, so it don't come out on the liners. So I've ordered some.
Cheers, love. Thank you. Thank you, mate. Thanks a lot.
The machine.
Oh, sorry, I'm with you. Yeah.
No, it's the ball machine, the cleaner.
Yeah, that's it.
Because the pockets and the rubbers come out. You know, the rubbers aren't very good.
I know.
Can
Tell
do
me
it.
about it.
And the wind pike up.
It's not been good for 10 years in rubbers.
Oh dear.
Yeah, go on. I'm not going to have a drink till about
No, mate, I'm all right. Just tell her to make us a coffee. After yesterday,
Mr. Gout.
you might tempt me later.
Justin, honestly.
That Mr. Downing should have won.
Yes,
He should.
Paul just said
Aye,
it's surprised
happening
I've made it. They're in.
here? Has anybody ordered 2 lunatics because they've walked in? Hello, Mr. Butler. Lambert and Butler's walked in. Yes, Vern.
Oh, after this frame. Did you get colours on there this time?
No, I've just been. Justin's been touching my leg. I didn't know what it was all about, but I'm all right now.
As long as it wasn't your middle leg.
Listen, that don't work. Do you think this is?
We better put down in on reds, don't we?
So going back to that, we were talking about Clint and we were talking about Mark Singleton.
Yeah, what about another player from out the way who were really good? Mickey Barron.
Michael Barron once played Mark Singleton here, didn't he? Great
11-1. 11-1.
Yeah.
And I backed the winner. I had
Yeah.
50 quid bet on.
Yeah.
And I asked this kid, I said, can I cash out when he won like 11? He went, no. And I said, you're going to regret that. And he come back and beat him.
Yeah.
He was some player, wasn't
Michael Barron and Singor, defo.
he? Yeah. Bailey Fisher. All right, the king of Ossett.
Who's that, sir?
Talking about you, pal. Alice is the queen of Ossett, you're the king of Ossett. I just pay bills.
Sam Chambers told me I was Queen of Birdwell over there.
Sam's making a comeback, isn't he?
Sam's playing some good
Do you
stuff.
know, I've always
mate.
respected Sam's game, to be honest. I think he's a tough man to beat.
Very good player.
When his head's right.
Yeah,
I used to have some good practice set off the black. Oh.
yeah.
I used to have some good practice sessions with him, and it sharpened my game up. But he can finish. He's playing a doubles game here for £4,000.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's Sam Chambers. It's on in March.
Jamie Sale.
Jamie Sales and Sam Chambers are playing
Is it that?
Brendan Timlin
That's right.
and Billy Johnson.
I don't know much about Billy Johnson.
Billy Johnson's probably same as Ed Ibbotson.
Right. I know Richard Johnson.
Yes, he's fell off a few times, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He likes the turf. He has a turf and surf and he goes out for a meal. But yeah, Billy was a great player back, and he's come back into the game. And I played him in a competition in here, and I thought he still got it. But tough game, and to be honest with you, a 4 to 5 favourites in my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause the
Nothing wrong with close games.
No, Brendan Timlin's
Hell of a player.
better than people think.
Yeah, hell of a player.
He don't nothing alters. His expression don't alter or anything. He just gets on with it. Good snooker player as well. A lot of snooker players are good pool players. Not good potters anyway.
Yeah. Alright, chance. Oh, he's unlucky.
Is he on this yellow here? It goes off the cushion onto the red and in.
Yeah.
So cushion first, play with a little bit of pace and it hit the red and just bounce in. So he's not hit it, has he?
No.
He's hit it thick anyway, like that. You've really got to commit to them shots, but he was there.
Was that red past the yellow, Andrew, do you reckon, off?
I don't know if
can he
it passes, but I think he can squeeze it, you know, like to... he could play a plant here, couldn't he, and run into it.
Yeah, that's a shot, yeah.
Or you might see Downing just drop off this one near the middle and drop behind the red, but he's leaving him out. For me, it's a plant, JC, into the other red.
Yeah.
Hopefully that stays up. Will he see it? So you're having a bit of a back seat after your next money game, aren't you? Are you playing at that club? What's happening up?
Yeah, playing at Garrison's against that kid from... he
Well,
lives in Huddersfield, but nobody knows him. It's great, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
But, so... We'll see what happens there.
Yeah, I'm sure a few lads said they'd come over, so we'll have try and get a little bus up or something. He's missed.
I'm not going to play any more money matches in 2020, Andy. I'm just going to play a bit of hot shots, and obviously if there's any pot the
Just
lots, I
enjoy
get
it.
invited.
Well,
to.
there's the pot the lots. We're on talks now about his next lot, but it's we're doing pot the lot, stop the clock, Scotch doubles,
Wow,
randomly drawn.
wow, that'll be entertaining.
Yes. So it'd be probably 25 pairs, so you're 50 players,
Yeah,
and similar format. So basically, if I partner you, I take a shot, you take a shot.
Yeah.
So you're waiting with anticipating when I'm going to leave.
listen,
you.
you're in trouble if you're taking a shot after me, Andy. It could be
I don't know.
anywhere.
You did well in that. Didn't you? You were the most consistent all the day,
Yeah.
and young fish kicker 5.17.
5.17.
It's not easy, is it?
No, I think as you know, Andy, lead up to that tournament or poorly. So if I'd had a bit more fitness, I said to Darren, I think I could have cleared him in 5 minutes, if I'm honest. But you know, I weren't 100%. But that's no excuse.
It was a good day, that.
Them young lads were brilliant.
Oh, I thought one of them was certain to win it.
What,
And-
you know the best comment ever? I've watched a few bits back with Alex Whitwan from Huddersfield. The best comment ever is you interview me and then you say, right, and the next person, oh, I'll clean your mess up looks. It's the best ever. I loved it. I thought and nobody's seen that, and
No.
nobody's heard it. And I spotted it in that corner. Oh, I'll clean your mess up, look. So you just clean it up and then you get on it. It's brilliant. Yeah, it's
Be good days, them. And I honestly thought, we haven't DJ, and I thought it made it a little bit more
yeah.
atmosphere.
Do you know he was a nice bloke, isn't he?
Oh, I can't,
Such a nice bloke.
Top man.
Very nice.
So that's the next pot, the lot, stop the clock. A Scotch doubles, randomly drawn. It'd be great to have cats 1 to 4 drawn out with 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you don't want 2 ones together.
No.
So
I agree.
depending who enters is which way we'll go with it like that.
Yeah.
But it'll definitely be interesting. Doing a few more opens this year as well for the top players. But I tell you what, this one I'm running, it's on tomorrow, the £50 a man. It's like pulling teeth getting the money off them,
I can imagine, mate.
mate. And they're great players, but
Do you reckon people are struggling a bit after Christmas and
50
New Year?
quid?
Or? I know what you're saying. It's
Chris Mellon spends 50 quid in Burger King. Honestly,
I can't comment on that. I'll be in trouble if I do.
he's in Turkey, I think, and he comes back. I think he came back yesterday, but he's 100% in the tournament.
Is he still in love?
With himself, or has he got?
I don't know. I've seen a bird on Facebook. I don't know if they were together. I have no idea.
He's a legend, is that lad? Yeah, he's happily now
What a
seeing
t-
somebody. I
what a-
think she's from France.
What a top man he is.
Mick Hill's in it, but he's yet to send it across. And a couple from up north east, Ryan
That's a
Clark,
good eight.
Wade Morley's in it. So we're about 25 paid up. It'd have been nice to get the 32. I mean, they all ask for these tournaments, JC, but then they don't enter.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do what Justin said. I'm going to stop that. Starting. Me and JC and pot the lot. I forgot what you look like, Josh. I haven't seen you for a while, pal. Are you still knocking him in?
Which Josh was that?
Joas.
Oh, it was in Thursday.
Yeah, Chris got back today. Oh, yeah, he said he's 100% coming, so I've put him there with a little C for confirmed. Danny Johnson, me and the dog. It'll take us 2 hours.
I'd love to enter tomorrow, but
It's going to be a good comp.
I just can't get here on time.
I think if you were in it, that's a good shot. If you were in it because it's World Championships coming up and it's
Yeah.
good practice.
Yeah.
Straight knockout, raised to 11s. No excuse, is there?
No, absolutely not.
That's why I'm trying to stay off the drink today so I can be fresh.
Yeah.
Whether I'm playing in it or running it, I still need to be fresh.
Yeah.
I just want to have a good day out with some lads I haven't seen for a while. Yeah, you missed me, Josh, Thursday, pal. I think I thought you were in this tournament tomorrow, weren't you, originally? But you've got something on that you've. Is it a birthday or something, or it would have suited you, mate? It's a good field. Whoever wins it will know they've been in a race. I tell you who are in it, and I've messaged him. He's not replied to anything. Michael Rhodes, a great
right.
player. He's had a good season, hasn't he?
Yeah. Not replied.
Yeah.
It's a bit bad, Andy, isn't it? I mean, normally when you send me a message, I normally get a load of grief back.
Yeah, yeah, but he's not replied to anything, so I don't know if he's all right. You know what I mean? But you just need to know where you are. Like our fans in it.
Very good player.
Yeah. At all Q Sports. Mm. 6-2. There you go. The customary cover the pocket shot from Mr. Downing. Yeah, I think I can remember you saying that you're at your nephew's. There'll be others, Josh. That's a shot there from us, just developing. I think he's pretty confident that Downing's not going to go and game from here. Well, Downing could just open up here, play the yellow into the yellow, and just stun the cue ball right behind the yellow near the two reds. Opens everything up and he goes next time.
Knowing him, he'll flick black in middle. That's what he's worried about, isn't it?
Probably,
You know,
yeah, and to be honest with you, if he
where
hits
things are going,
if he
it's-
hits it thin, it's a possibility. So he might just trickle behind the yellows off this.
I mean, to be fair, barring one frame, he's had chances in all the other 7.
He has. He could have been in front, that's for sure.
You've got to take your chances at this game. Still a long way to go at Ossett.
Yes, bit tip-tap, but always going to be a tip-tappy match this, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just didn't want to open everything up here, but he's got a chance here as Downing. Should be playing the one in the bottom right, really, and just nudging into the black. Opens everything up. He's good enough to get these, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just lost position, though.
Is Big Phil working tonight?
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, I think it's Neil and Phil tonight. Neil and Phil. I think there's 3 on tonight. I think Liz is on. Phil and Neil. They worked hard yesterday, Paul. That's for sure. Not bad for a £5 an hour.
Unbelievable scene.
Yeah. That's before tax, like. I can remember it used to be betting tax.
Yeah. It used to be 10% and went to 9, didn't
yeah,
it?
Yeah.
Hey, you were a bookie at one time, weren't you?
7
Andrew?
years, mate. Had my own shop. First few years were brilliant. Don't know. What,
Left himself a shot
Chip,
there.
mate. Yeah, do you want to
No, I'm fine, thank you. It's a great shot. A 7-2 at Ossa, and Downing's got to find something, and it's not
He
a
has.
sky bet.
This is probably best I've seen Ash Park. I know that we like a bit scrappy early doors, but he's growing with confidence, JC.
Yeah, when he gets in front, Downing's got to knuckle down in this match now.
Danny, I'm not being funny, mate. I can't think of anything worse than doing the referee's course. I think Phil, they do a great job, but I couldn't do that, could you? Referee, stand there all day, and Phil loves it.
No, I don't know how it goes, Andy.
Well, you're always offside, so I can get that.
Absolutely.
That's a massive break, that. What that Ash?
Confidence.
Look at them reds. Can he get this first red in bottom left? One good shot here, mate.
It is.
One good in there. Oh, he's rolled it.
No. And Downing's got to take these out, mate.
And he needs to take him out for his own sanity.
He's got to take these out.
This match is slipping away, Jay. Does that not go?
No, I don't think it does.
Well, he can play that under can he? Play in the middle and just stunt towards that yellow.
Played.
Just overrun it. But
Does it just
still,
slightly go, yeah?
yeah, he's okay. It still goes.
Got it. No, he's not going, Andrew.
This is probably his downfall.
Yeah. It's a bit negative, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's negative because he's struggling a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, he's under pressure. Under pressure. You say you're stopping out for tonight's match, or
Yeah.
you got other plans?
No, I'm stopping
Have
out.
you had a
She's
dabble?
work- No,
on the match?
no. No, obviously, like if Nathan said there was some money available, I'd have a bet, but I don't think there's any money available. To be
No.
fair, I just like watching good pool, Andrew, and you know,
I think it'll be a.
I think it'd be unfair to back either player.
Yeah.
Same as
I think it's a tough one. That's a nice shot.
great shot.
And now then, Mr. Down, he's perfect here, isn't he? He's got to take this and lend them to him.
So basically, it's all about getting on this black, Andrew, isn't it? It's
You don't want to be leaving one in this corner, bottom right, last, and dropping behind that yellow with cue
No,
ball. You can
sure.
see it, can't you?
yeah.
So for me, he should be playing the far one and back out, because if he tries to stun there, he might get an angle that is coming away. You want to go up straight? He's okay. He's good there, isn't he? That's a nice pie.
You just watch this shot, Andrew, because it's
Yeah, I think he's
he's all right.
pretty
there.
good shape there.
Good clearance.
And is this the comeback? The Downing comeback. At 7-4 now. See how his body language has changed now. He's quitting up,
Yeah.
strutting round the table.
You just order him a free bento, Shelley, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself eating a lot better than you did, say, when you were playing 20, 30 years ago?
Yeah, definitely. Because all we used to eat were burgers and things like that because you were finishing late. Like your hotel food wasn't the best, so you're nipping out and getting a burger late at night. And do you know something? When you're playing in a tournament, you don't think about eating.
Yeah.
It's when you sit down and relax, you think starving.
Yeah.
But it's wrong time of day.
They give me a lot of stick for Akbars, but the thing is, Andrew, where we live in Barnsley, they're a bit, well, what's the word? About 15 years behind. Yeah, because everything shuts early in Barnsley. You know, it's just let's get home as early as we can. You know, sandwich shops regardless and stuff like that. So if you're out doing what me and Downing do, wheeling and dealing on the Betfair and etc., you know, you get hungry. Might get hungry at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night.
There's no topping.
There's no topping, so we end up at Akbars and we get grilled for it.
Yeah.
So
You love your curry, don't you?
well, we like a curry, mate.
Do you know, up until 2.5, 3 years ago, probably I never used to eat curries.
No, I've noticed you had one the other Sunday. Did Stevie Bennett get you one or somebody? I saw it on Facebook.
We ordered one.
You put something on it and somebody put hours of curry.
Yeah. Steve didn't eat that night. He's got to watch his figure, he says.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's got an hour and a half class, so he's got to watch that.
Yeah.
And
I'm still waiting for...
to be honest, I didn't particularly... it was all right, but I was past it.
Yeah.
Like you've just been talking
Yeah,
about. I was past it. Like, so you don't enjoy it the same?
No. Aye, what's happened there?
But I like Abdul's if I go.
Abdul's is... Yeah, Abdul's is good. I've been
Yeah,
with Nathan.
Yeah, that's the best one round here by far.
Yeah.
For me, personally, but...
I went with Nathan and Murray for your curry, that is.
Another good player's getting back in. He's in tomorrow, is Murray? He's in tournament.
A class player, mate.
Yeah, he is. Oh, that's unlucky there. He just tried to graze that yellow and he developed the red.
I keep forgetting to put these colours on, Joe.
Oh, it's the only job I've given you there.
That's what happens when you get stuck into one at Navan.
That's a great shot. All right.
Yeah.
On the Irish. You know my mate Buck?
Yeah.
On New Year's Eve, we're in other room, and he says to me, he got a tip a week before for a horse.
Yeah.
And he says, you know, owners, they
Yeah.
said it's going. So anyway, he went outsider, and it finished tailed off last.
Yeah. You tell me
Anyway.
the story.
Yeah. Week after, he said, it'll win today.
Yeah.
It was 40-1,
It what?
and it led all the
And
way.
it led out there.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
he's
I'm
on
better.
that, that's a tremendous shot, but I'm not sure he's on
No,
it.
I think he might have just
Is he
come
on
up
it,
to
Andy?
it. I don't think he is.
To play it with side?
A little bit. He'll be jacking up. There you go. This makes it hard now.
Tough shot, this.
Too much swerve. Oh, I'll tell you what,
He's
he's
played
nailed
it
it.
well.
He's nailed it, hasn't he?
He's played it very well.
He's queuing well. His confidence is up. It's a trickle and he's missed.
Oh, never. They're all missing blacks.
I
How
cannot
many
believe-
blacks has been missed in this match?
I tell you what, that could be a massive turning point.
Could be.
Because all the hard work Downing's done to get back. I thought it was 7-4, it's 7-3.
Yeah. That way Ashford missed, weren't it?
Yeah, it's a big difference. I tell you what I've noticed in this match. It's always towards end of match when the crowd get boisterous. These
Yeah.
are pumping them up early.
Yeah.
I like to see that.
Yeah. Shotton off in here, play this over the bag, and if he gets it, he gets it.
Yeah, nice. He ain't
No, he ain't
you'd have still
committed.
gone, wouldn't you? But
Yeah.
because it all can happen
Yeah.
at these rules. Because he's no better off.
No.
He's going to hit the black, isn't he?
Here we go, he's
hoping for-
swerving. Oh, he's so close, Andrew, there.
He could have come back to haunting that.
Yeah. If Downing plays one good positional shot here, he'll be okay.
We all know now that Parker can swerve a ball.
Oh, dear.
Downing.
Downing's thrown a tenant in.
He was off. He nearly fell over.
Unbelievable scenes.
Do you like it when the crowd get pumping up behind you? Like,
Yeah.
Does it make you play better?
Do you know what, right? You know that pot the lot? Obviously,
They were all screaming you all day.
yeah, they were.
You had a lot of fans in there, didn't you?
Yeah.
I bet you didn't even know half of them.
No,
That's
Aye,
close.
What's happening?
That's close.
That is a right shot.
That's what I said. That's why he should have
What a
gone.
shot. Wow.
And then even them young lads, young fishers at end, there were lasses and lads and lasses couples
Yeah.
that came from Upper Hill.
They were.
And they loved it and they were
Yeah.
willing them home, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't even know them.
It's true. 8-3 at Ossett.
8-3.
Downing is in more trouble than Nick Leeson in Bearings Bank.
A couple more for Les Parker and he's on Downing Street. He's got a big breakers ash as well,
He
from what
has.
I've seen.
Stephen's got to find
Yeah,
some
right.
here.
And I'll tell you what, they're
That's a
flying in
great
all over.
break,
Look at
isn't it?
these yellows. Oh,
Just one
I'll
bad
tell you what,
red and-
either set. There's one
Yeah.
bad, well, he's on the first bad yellow, but if that one, does it drop it middle or is it too close? He's off for yellows, so
He'd probably play it and just if he don't get it, he'll cover it back for black.
it
So.
might have been a little bit closer to this though. But his patterns are there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, it
Has
might.
it dropped?
Yes, it's just dropped. Hovered.
Bit of gravity with Downing on that
Gravity.
side of the table.
Yeah, I think somebody tipped table up.
Alright, what's happening here?
Take this one. He's got to take the bottom one. I'll tell you what, he's throwing that white about now, isn't he?
Just gonna dink this in middle, Andrew.
Tricky little shots, these. Tricky dicky shot, these.
No,
No, he don't like them. He's missed a
no,
couple.
they're both missing to middle, aren't they?
Yeah.
And Downing's normally a very good player to middle.
Jeremy's paying Downing's rent this month.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Come on, Downing. You've got to keep going, pal. I won't be going up there. He's in a bit of trouble here. He's still, isn't he? He might try and hide the white behind the black here, but it's dangerous whatever he does, isn't it? Has he forced him to go? Well, he has. He's going to take the bull by the horns. See what I mean? He can put a ball down. He's fully committed for that, but this is not an easy finish by any means. He's going to be left with a tricky ball up a rail shortly, that's for sure. Bit of top in. Dinner time. Thank you.
Playing the double here than Andrew with the looks of the red. This is a bit, oh, is he snookering behind? Snookering behind, sir.
Oh no. It's probably nearly give me frozen one.
You're joking. Really?
Yeah.
Oh my word. Is it not the black? Right. And Downing's got to leave an angle to get down the table here.
We haven't
Yeah,
got
he's
it.
landed straight.
He needs to be right across, doesn't he?
Oh, this could go totally wrong, mate. You've got to pump these in, and I don't think you can do it on this.
I think it'll kick it out. Can I just get out there, mate?
Yeah, of course you can.
You got a drink order or?
No, I'm good, mate.
I don't think I fit through there. Well, we're back, lads. Just have to have a comfort break. Eating a chip butty as well. Got to eat. If you don't eat, you die. Why ain't it gone on that?
You know how to use your mouse, mate.
Well. I'm a bit short on that, but it's flying through 'em.
Yeah,
Looking good, isn't he?
he's playing very well.
You want a chip, JT?
No, I'm good, mate. Thank you. Yeah.
Looking solid, is Ash. 10.
10-3 at the home of Poole.
Ten in no time. What time did they start? About 2:15. Haven't been playing that long, have they?
1:15, yeah.
1:15.
Yeah, they start. They'd never start on time, do they? Yeah, it's gone fast, these frames. It's like being at Catterick in here, Andy.
What, in horse box?
Got to put my ex-girlfriend in an horse box. Eat your chips, please.
Just dropped it on there.
All over Darren's monitor. Unbelievable.
My monitor.
Right.
Butter's going to run, that's what I don't want it to run.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
We've got colours on, pal. Do you know what he's on?
Strongbow, I think. Right. Tell you what, he's playing quick, Ash, now. He's got confidence up.
He's got his swagger. Morning, Kenny. Well, afternoon, you're right. It is afternoon, pal. Lose track of time in here, mate.
The only thing Downing can really do is try and pinch this frame and go for a 10-minute break and
Yeah, I
try and
think-
reset.
I actually do think he needs that break, mate. He's potting some decent balls, but getting nowhere. That's a nice shot, though. It's a nice little shot. It doesn't squeeze past that red up top, does it?
No. He's missed some bad balls, like in this match so far. What's he doing now? Is he going?
Can't get out. She's fetching it now, mate. She's fetching it.
They are staff, aren't they? They're not there.
The good ones, mate.
Wait while she comes on, like, you know, she'll walk off. She'll not listen to a word I want to say.
He's overdone it. He's overdone it. He didn't want to land there. Jerry McCorbin in the house. I'll tell you what. It's not a bad little shot, that. Got to cover his pocket, hasn't he? And a pot of ball first, I think.
She's doing 4 laps behind our yards, or what?
I actually think he hasn't made his mind up before he's taking the shot. Did you forget biscuits?
I'm coming out before they come in. I'm coming out.
Did you get them chocolate biscuits?
No, chocolates.
Eh?
Look at them. They're not fish chips.
No, no. That's good.
Just after she said the fresh. Just
They're
toss
not.
it over.
They're frozen.
Just toss it.
Can all my chips?
There isn't enough room in commentary box for them two and us two, Andrew.
Well, gonna need a bigger boat. He's done it again, you know.
11-3. This is
You haven't been at races on Downing?
No.
£3,000 pot now, eh? £3 pot, it's not to be sniffed at. Do you think there's tournaments on at Murphy's today, isn't there? It's alright. And tournaments on at 147.
She just adjusted that. We're, yeah.
I think you're going to 50p, not it back at telly. Well, if Downing's going to make a comeback, it has to start very, very soon. Nice break, made the ball. Yellow's sitting there as well. First yellow into the left centre, puts him where he wants to be, then it's down to him.
You might get a couple of hours upstairs, Andy.
I think this is going to finish well before. What time are we on now? Finish one, yeah, definitely. Once this match finishes, come back down then. Watch. I think Justin's commentating tonight. Darren's away for the day, so he might get back later. I'm not sure. It's nice just to sit out there and watch a match sometimes.
It is. There's plenty of them bobbing about.
There's a few. You play the plant here?
Yeah, I think I would.
I think I would as well. You don't have to if he's got the angle to come across there into between two yellows and play one at left centre. But you're going to be more confident playing this. It's just run the cue ball onto that bottom on that red. Yeah,
It's a good shot.
Yeah. Played that well.
He needs to find a gear.
He's definitely got more to offer. That's better. Put both of these yellows in the same pocket. And a good positional shot required. It's just gone off. You haven't got the right angle there, you know.
No.
Gotta be careful, yeah. It can go wrong. Was he forced to take the one in the bottom right?
Yeah.
Screw back up to the black.
Played it well.
Played it very well.
He's played it like a machine.
It's the
Where's
first
he
time-
found that,
It's
Andrew?
the first time I've seen him cue through a ball properly.
Where has he found that shot from?
Beautiful shot.
Well, he's missed a lot of your black step middles, so he's got it.
I'd have played that with a bit more conviction, but it's another one on the board for Downing. 11-4, race to 18 for £3,000.
Don't say it too loud, that 11-4, he'll think it's a job.
Daz Norris, I thought you were are you in the break, in the interval, pal? We've been doing, oh no he hasn't, and oh yes he has, or is it behind you? I get that played ago. That pantomime game, I put it all behind me.
Oh dear.
Oh, big break and he's soured. The cue ball's gone, disappeared.
You know, if you give yellow and red cards away for people that did stuff wrong in offset, do you think I'd have a lot of yellow cards?
There'd be no matches. We'd all be done. We'd all be in that bars with you.
Unbelievable. How many we got watching? 58, is that?
It's good that for this afternoon, isn't
It
it?
is.
I think there'll be a lot more tonight.
It is.
Oh, he's going to open these up now. Not a bad shot, but still work to do. Got to take the yellows now, innit? He didn't really want to take the one out on the bottom left. That was his insurance ball. with him playing one in the bottom right, he's going to kill the other yellow. So he's going to take the one in the bottom left and float up towards the centre, take the top two out. See, this other yellow, he could kill it. Dead weighted it, he's alright. But he's blocked the path. From the yellow near the black and red, he's blocked it with that yellow.
Yeah.
So that could be a stumbling block in this frame. Down his photo there. 14 to 1 shot from here. It's not out of his reach, is it? If he starts playing like we know he can.
No, it's all about getting over that line, isn't it?
Yeah. Need that knuckle. Haven't got it.
No, just have to play a safety shot now.
What about if he plays on this side of it and plays it off the yellow into corner?
Yeah.
He's just chasing the cue ball a bit, but he's I don't think he's got a lot else. Danny Bailey in. Well done last night, Danny. Beat Fudd. Excuse me. I'm not 100% sure if he's got a table booked. I can't confirm at the moment, Neil, but I know we've got that tournament on tomorrow. So it depends, obviously, how deep we've gone into the tournament at that stage. I would say at 5 o'clock there will be tables available anyway, but like I say, when we have an interval, I will check.
This is a tough shot. What a shot that is. He absolutely nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. This is what Ash Parker does. He pots really well, yeah.
Best I've seen him play in a while, Ash Parker. Looking very confident.
He might be moving up a category, son.
Well, what cat is he?
6, I think.
6? Yeah, but these are jumping to 5, ain't they? I mean, put the chances that Darren's had early on, and this match could have been easily level.
Yes. He's definitely playing well.
He's playing the better of the two. It could be an early bath.
Is this a Christmas song you've got on?
I don't know what it is.
Can you put some dance music on? Are we not allowed?
You can have what you want. What do you want?
Just put some dance music on. It might liven down enough.
'90s dance music, yeah. Bit of '90s dance.
Yeah, I'm happy with that, Andrew.
Sandstorm to kick us off.
Darryl, is it Sandstorm?
Darryl, yeah, Darryl, yeah.
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 We're doing a bit of fancy in it, 90s.
I've heard Darryl anyway. They lost again. Yeah. They lost again.
Lost 1-0, mate. Adam man sent off.
Ash is flying. Josh is playing well today.
Adam, you couldn't give me 9 cheeseburgers start to 21 at minute. Never mind Downing.
Love a cheeseburger.
Yeah, Stephen's not playing anywhere near the
That's
level
a nice
he can.
shot. Opened everything up there on the Reds. Ash is in the groove. And he's got a nice kiss there. You know when you start playing decent enough, you start getting them little flicks.
Yeah.
Plays this one. Drop, 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 drop. It's all there, you can see it. He's fairly flying around the table. Ooh. Exhibition stuff now.
Tremendous player when he gets going.
Yeah. Oh, he's rattled that one as he flew.
Oh dear.
He's
It's all going
got a
Ash's way.
proper result there. No, it's that tournament.
Oh, is he
Tournament
too close to the... No, he's alright.
on £50 a man tournament tomorrow.
Yeah. Just a black then for another good finish with a fraction of luck, obviously, with
Yeah,
the
he had,
float.
the
Oh, he's missed one, Andrew. He's missed one.
I would think round about 5 o'clock. I would think round about 5 o'clock-ish. I would think so.
He's missed one there. I ain't booked out in, have I, this aft? Fancy yours much.
You know, I bet they're both stayers. Can't get rid. Downey's got a chance here, but it just looks at some point he might miss. And he shouldn't be. Is he under pressure? 12-4. Yes, he is.
It's alright, they just took gambling commission. He's skill shotted and it's not any
Members
good
only.
to him.
No, that's what I'm saying. He looks like he's going to mess up,
It's
and he
all
has.
going wrong.
He's going to check the double on.
Oh dear, Andrew.
Is he going to do it though? Or does he play containing safety?
Do you play the cross double and the containing safety at the same time? I don't
He's
know.
going for it, mate.
There's nowhere near.
He's got the snooker. He's got the snooker.
Wow.
But if that had gone in, what we're going to do with it?
Yeah, exactly.
Bang it in the top.
Swerve shot.
Hey, he ain't missed a swerve shot yet. Oh, and I'll tell you what. The only insurance he's got, the black's just gone a little bit tricky. Should he miss this pot?
So he's just going to roll to this yellow,
Good
Andrew.
afternoon, Adam.
He's definitely going to roll to this yellow, I think.
Fetch it off. Don't want to double kiss it out though, does he? Oh, he's on
Could
his
be a
roll.
double
It's slow
kiss.
rolled. He's got the double kiss, but it's not developed.
No.
So now he could even find himself snookered
Of
here.
course he could. This is the element of the game where
Yeah. He's just got to. Oh, he's paced it enough. I'll tell you what, it sneaks out. Now then, Stevie.
how big's your telly?
Well,
Queuing over and everything.
yeah, I don't think he can get a snooker from that.
Now he's
He's
left it
guaranteed
handed.
to leave it. Guaranteed to leave it. Is it? Oh, he's
White.
white. And that's just what Downing ordered. Anything but the in-off here, and black was massive favourite. Now then, Downing. He's got to set it up nicely.
Tell you
here.
what,
And
get
this-
ready tonight
listen,
because I'm coming out commentary. I'll have my own.
has
But
he hit it hard enough? Is he hit it too hard?
I will. Hey, it's
What's he
fine.
playing it here?
You can put up when you just. That's all right then. Oh, nice to see you put colours on, Andy. Yeah, you have a drink, mate. You're all right.
Well, I might as well because I've done them all afternoon.
Yeah.
I've got Chuckle Brothers with me now. Justin Riley's turned up. You got a little practice session in first before tonight, aren't you? You're commentating tonight, eh?
Yeah.
You're practicing that before,
I would just Stevie B wanted a quick note.
Yeah.
Anybody who think he got a semi-final to play?
Just saying, Justin, it's been a fairly quick match this, to be fair.
Well, score, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ash has played some absolutely fantastic shots.
Yeah. They've been very good.
Have a good day yesterday under the circumstances.
Yeah, it was a very busy day, mate.
I saw your video going live every 2 minutes.
They loved it, mate, and everybody were doing it, and he had it. They want on his way. They wanted because he was part of a party. They wanted a party atmosphere, so they wanted up people dancing and to celebrate it. And his dad said after, like he said, absolutely perfect.
Yeah, nice one.
Yeah, it was crazy busy.
I always think you should celebrate life on it.
Yeah, it was a cracking send off he had. I've not seen one as busy. I think JC's will be busy. I'll be women like, but
Listen, they'll be coming to Butterfield, could I tell you? Yeah, to chip shop. Right, let's get this yellow potted and see if we can land on black. Is he on it,
it's a
Andrew?
nice pace. His pale, lovely.
It is juttering a bit, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
weird.
I can see. I turned it on and off like you said though.
Yeah, just do it again. I think it goes to different servers. Just do it again now.
Where's me mouse?
12-5. When's he having a break like? Is he just
I don't
gonna
think
go
he's
on?
having one. I think he wants to get in the groove. What's happened there? Oh.
Yeah, it's weird because I think it gets connected again because it starts struggling.
You need connecting. You need connecting.
I am the connected enterprise.
I think he should be on Enterprise. Beam is up, Scotty.
Yeah. He'll be up Wenger bus. Right,
Yeah.
12-5 at Ossett. Can Downing find a gear?
He needs a Richard gear. I still think there's something, a twist to happen. I don't think he can keep playing as bad as he set off.
Check his underpants.
Well, he should just believe in himself a bit more, doesn't he?
If he's played to pot this red up here and bring the other red out,
He can come play the one in the right and run that. He needs the angle, doesn't he?
yeah,
He ain't got it on the top left, has he?
no. Is he running through here, Andy? What's he doing?
Looks like he's just going to punch it in. See, that's a mad shot. He had to just roll it through there. Does it? It don't pass, does it? Oh, it did have a little bit of an angle. But he was chasing a rainbow there.
Still believes in fairies?
Oi!
That's what you once said to me against Danny Byrne.
I believe in
I
fairies.
got clearance.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. He still believes in fairies. This kid is chasing it.
And the other comment was Fast and Furious 8. We should have sold tickets
That's it.
on the
Yeah,
doors.
that's it. Yeah. Said he's potting these balls faster than his mum can flip pancakes.
Same.
And Ash is looking for it again. Go on, I'll let you put colours on if you want.
Yalenki, unbelievable scenes.
That's a great shot. White for yellow.
Oh, have a day off, Angel. Listen, I'm going to tell you a funny story here, right? We got information about this horse called Yalenki. An old girl that looks after it at the stables. Anyway, entered in Welsh Grand National at Chepstow 2 days after Christmas Day. So I told everybody to back it. It's run a brilliant race, run third. It's run today. Just tell the viewers on MMTV Live what has won at Taunton today.
Yellow Enki.
Yalenki. Paul Nichols, 10 times champion trainer.
Yeah.
Yalenki.
Remember Harry Finley used to have horses with him?
Yeah, Fat Harry, yeah.
He used to have greyhounds and all sorts of.
Yeah,
And he bought this greyhound for 100,000. Millionaire out of betting, hasn't he? And he paid 100,000 for this greyhound. And lad who had trained my dogs trained this dog, Chris Lund.
yeah.
And we knew how good it was at schooling tracks and everything, so we bet it to an English derby, and we got something like 150 to 1. Bit time betting come out for English derby, it was 14 to 1.
Wow.
Yeah, and on its final gallop, and gallops broke a leg.
Oh,
It was an absolute beast of a dog,
Oh.
and it broke a leg. I had to put it to sleep, and Harry just says, "We'll buy another."
oh,
Do you ever seen that documentary about
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Brilliant.
Brilliant, mate.
His office with tellies on every
Yeah,
sport, and
brilliant.
having hundreds of £1,000s on 1 to 16 on shots and
Yeah,
things like that. But
yeah. You can't do that now, Andrew. They want to know where you're getting your cash from and everything.
Yes.
I go with £1,000, as you know.
Try
what
and get
I
a
do.
grand on.
You can't get it on.
No.
You can't get 500 quid on.
No, you can't.
Unless you're dabbling with staff a little bit, like.
Yeah.
And,
Even when I had my betting shop, I had a
Fixed.
big puncher used to come in and he used to have a £10 lucky 63, 630 quid stake. And it's a lot. If you get 4
It
winners
is.
out of that, you're
It
paying
is.
that. Anyway, it was like too big a liability, so I used to like shop about, get
Yeah.
better prices, like a bit like you do,
Yeah.
and edge it off line. Anyway, this particular day, the first 4 did win.
Oh,
Yeah, and they went into 20 odd thousand pound, but the 5th one makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Anyway, he got the 4 winners, but when I went to collect the money, the manager at the shop said to me, "Oh, we haven't got the money in the office to pay you. Can you come Monday? We'll meet you." And they took me to the bank, and before I walked to the bank, he handed me the cash. I said, "Is that in case I get mugged on the way out?" He went, "Exactly. Now, don't come in my shop no more." I said, "What do you mean?" He says, "Well, you're a bookmaker, and you like obviously live money." I went, "It weren't live money. It was just a punter."
yeah.
But they don't like paying out them big bookies.
Oh, no, they don't, like.
No, they pay it out like, but
They
they'll
don't,
song and
mate.
dance about it.
They're absolute charlatans.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, lad who had bet, it was Tommy Heckingbottom's brother-in-law, Richard Wright. at
Yeah, I
time.
know him. Yeah.
Yeah. He used to ring up on off on a, and £300 each way on this, £300 each way on that.
Yeah.
I remember he rang me for a £300 bet on Grand National. Tony McCoy were out horse, it was called Call It a Day.
Yeah.
And he rang me up and he says, "Can you get me a bet on it?" I said, "They've done a circuit." He said, "Yeah, but they've got to go around another twice yet." So I give it bet. And by the time they got to the next fence, it fell and the phone rang. He went, "Did you get me on?" I went, "Well, obviously you got on it." I said, "If it had won, you'd have won paying, wouldn't you?" But you'd lay out in Grand National, wouldn't you?
I'd lay out at minute. Drink your coffee. Until Katie and I've said that.
Well, good to firm in the commentary booth today.
You don't enjoy yourself, it's a waste of time.
Well, you certainly love
I
it.
hope there's ale over.
Nerves have set in on that table.
Have we any towels? I don't mean for parish either.
Fetch your cloth.
Team Earnshaw's walked in.
On
Yeah,
the-
it's a tough game, that bookmaking, Andrew. I mean, I wouldn't go back into
the bulletproof
it
week
myself.
now. Hey up, Jode. There you go, mate. Yeah, the bulletproof week now. It's hell on to get money on.
There's
What
too
about
many
the days at Cheltenham when they used to turn up with carrier bags full of
Yeah,
cash?
yeah. These men like me
Irish.
with a scruffy beard
The Irish
Yeah.
used to carrier bags full of money.
turn up with a big beard and long hair and
Yeah.
have 20 grand on history back.
Yeah, history back, yeah. Best
God.
thing, when I was booking, I once booked on course, so I went to Royal Ascot with a couple of bookies. And it was, I think it was Champion Mile, it was Dubai Millennium and Sendawar.
Yeah,
And it was like, only one of them two could win.
yeah.
And we were losing, so
Great shot.
we had to pick one for us and go with it. And we kept pushing it out, only fractions, but we kept getting out money. And when Dubai Millennium come round corner and kicked, I thought,
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
on it bookies off a stands, I'll tell you. We went from being thousands of pounds down to being well up.
What has he done there? Foul, 2 shots down is called. Yeah, Frankie right do by Millennium.
I think he
Godolphin
did.
horse,
Yeah, he
yeah.
wanted blue colours, yeah.
Yeah.
Godolphin. Sendawar, what Aga Khan's green
That's
and I think a red session, I think it was. Kevin Keegan, what manager of England football team at that time, because we remember watching them get beat from 3-1 up. I mean, what Europeans. There's a difference of betting in a shop and going live.
Yeah.
What's he done now?
It's a fair shot, knocked them all out.
He's gonna go now. Let's play the Plantanti first.
Yeah, he's playing very attacking pool.
I've been fairly impressed with him today, to be honest.
Yeah.
Told you this morning when he was practicing, he was knocking good balls in.
Yeah. Aye. What's happened there? What has happened there? I used to play at St. Tina's at Kiel at Asda. Very good potter.
Yeah.
Used to win a lot of frames in that league.
He's definitely let his arm go today. That's probably thought he's come with that. Oh, he's missed them
Oh
all.
dear,
Do that again.
that's unbelievable.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys, 6 o'clock tonight, Nathan Prescott versus John Inley. John receiving 4 frames start to 21 for a couple of £1,000. Be an interesting game. It's only 3:10 now. Bit more conviction there from Downing. Again, he's landed close to cushion. He don't like him. He's got to take the one in bottom right.
Yeah, just roll it in and then,
Yeah.
as long as he's not too near cushion, and he'll be all right.
That's it. He just needs that angle though, because he might just pump it out a bit. He's all right there, isn't he?
Yeah,
We play through gap, cut it red thin and go straight between the black and yellow.
yeah. He's got big margins
He
here,
doesn't
so
want to kiss that yellow, you know.
No,
and
he
drop
doesn't.
low. Oh, he's played that well.
played it well.
Hey, well, it
Wait
stops
while it
Mr.
stops
Downing.
your crackpot.
There you go. 13-6. I'll tell you what,
13-6.
it's not out of his reach.
No. What did they call that ground on about slow starters we're down in today? That ground, Harvey Finley's what you were stayer. Scoreboard? You know
I
which
don't
one
know.
I mean, don't you?
I don't know if it was scale on champ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was that one, yeah.
Yeah. And then the another one that a guy who won the I don't know what to call it. When you back all the 6 winners on that bonus thing, what was
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
They called him. He had a racehorse. He won E-ball with it, but he had a good staying dog called Suncrest Sale.
Yeah,
He used to
Yeah.
win at Sheffield, track record.
Yeah.
Or Dave Metcalf, they called him.
Yeah.
He used to have cigar in.
yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't tote E-ball, and he told us to back that horse for that. He used to back me at Poole, did Dave? He says, I'll tell you a true story. We're in Blackpool, and I was playing this kid pool for money, and we were a couple of £1,000 up, and I was on wages like, and Dave went back at. Anyway, got paid, landlord paid out. Anyway, so Dave says, cheers lads, we're having a great day, we're going to take lads out for something to eat now. So landlord said, oh, what about snooker table, there, 3/4 snooker table. This guy with a pro snooker player called Chalky from Blackpool. Anyway, I said, I don't play snooker, like, it's 3/4, he says it's only a bit bigger than that. I said, I'm not playing snooker for money. I said, we're happy, like. So landlord said to me, you got no bottle? So Dave said to landlord, have you got any bottle? And landlord says, more than him. So Dave says, put your £2,000 down and match that. So landlord's put his 2,000 down, thinking it's game on. He got a coin, he went heads or tails. And he threw the coin in the air like that. He threw the coin in the air, and landlord had to call. He went tails, it come down heads, he went, that's bottle. Come on lads, we're off, 4 grand. Honestly, never forget it. He said that's bottle. But when you've got $1 million, it don't matter, you know what I mean?
No, it's true.
It's a true story.
Just call this heads or tails, Andy.
That's what he did. That's bottle, I thought that was quality. And, yeah.
Martin Stocks were telling me about you went to a team event, I don't know if it was Yarmouth or wherever, and you backed, everybody backed your team at 33s, 14s, 20s. Tell me a story in Castleford and just kept punking money on. You remember it?
No.
Team event. Martin, did
might
you
have
play in
been
the team
Yarmouth.
with Martin Stokes?
There are loads of teams.
Yeah.
Loads of teams.
Many years ago, you were
Yeah, I
telling
think it
me.
might have been Yarmouth.
Yeah, I think
that-
you
I
did
think-
mention Yarmouth.
Yeah, I think that's where they were doing betting sometimes.
33 to 1 you were at start of the tournament.
We used to have a super team back in the day, mate. You know the players that's come out of Yorkshire? Got to be one of the strongest counties ever.
Phenomenal. Can Downing get on this yellow?
He's hitting ball better now, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's queuing fruit ball.
Oh
But he
dear.
can't pot.
Commentator's curse.
How many times does that happen?
Yeah.
And look at these reds as well. He can drop this in if he wants to. He should be going game, shouldn't he? Really?
Yeah.
So many ways we're pulling, it's hard. And I'm
it's
not
nice.
being disrespectful to lower cat players, but their patterns are slightly different to say cat 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Like, you know when you watch pool, like, Players Series, like that Lee Kendall run? I used to love watching that. All top class players. But do you ever notice every time the bracket seems to be sit?
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's, apart from potting the black, it's got to be the next best shot, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The most important shot after the black. And it's always your opening ball that's usually the hardest. It's crazy.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where he's played.
Well, he's got a bit of safe, a bit of insurance with that there. I think he just lashed at that. That red's in.
That was crazy, that shot.
Yeah, because...
Kamikaze.
what are you trying to do?
He was too busy talking, isn't he? You know, we're playing for 30 quid or we're playing for 3 big uns here.
$3 grand and...
I'm going to get my bollocking.
Go on, mate, get him G'd up, pal. So JC's going to have a word with Downing because he's chatting to the crowd and he should be concentrating. Alright, we're back with you guys. Just a slight interval there. And does this yellow double? It's close. Lots of cue balls going to kiss it. Where's it going? Oh, it's a great shot down in. And in that middle pocket is rather huge with the red sat like that. So is this the comeback trail? I don't know what JC said, but he's on a finish from nowhere. Needs this black. No, yep, no. Oh, we missed it and the red helped it.
That's what sort of effect I have Andrew when I tell him what he's doing.
Yeah, JC has had a word. That's true, Paul. He's got to keep him off the table, but he let him back in there. You can't get too complacent. Can come back to haunt you, can't it? Has anybody handed a phone in from last night? Has anybody handed a phone in from last night? No. Now then, he's getting his voice back. He's down in. Still 6 behind, so that's a great break. That's a very good break. Look at these. They're all there, JC, because that, even if he wants reds, it's a big pocket, but excuse me. Just making sure. That red with a big pocket could be his last ball for the black in the right centre. So if he chips away at these 4 reds in the bottom end of the table, I'd say that's about right. It's a nice, just if you pot this one, it's tight. It looks tight in the bottom left, Jay.
Yes, Paul.
He's got a slow roll it as well, hasn't he? Oh, he's nowhere near it. Now yellows are there. Now then, I think he's tried to, like, if not pot it, seal the deal with pocket and rather than commit. And these are the finishing that Ash has been getting these.
Just trying to clear the top end up then.
Yeah, check these 2 out now. All about this shot now. So you've still got to play for the pitch. And you ain't got a lot of players are just playing to an area. Think, oh, I'm guaranteed the shot, but you still pinpoint for me.
Aye, aye. What's
He's
he
played
done?
a good shot there, to be fair. As long as he's not hampered. A tin of peas on that one.
Yeah, he's a bit hampered there.
He is, but it's on this shot now and he's cued it really well.
Very good shot.
Stun it down a few inches. I'll tell you what, that was Downing's frame, wasn't it? Cued that one well. Nice shot, nice finish. And it's 14-7. There's only 4 away, getting to the point of no return this match. Never say never, Chris. I've seen people come back from wider margins. But I agree with you, it's uphill. It's the Cheltenham running, innit? It's have to jump in last international. Innit, JC?
Can't be jumping out at the minute.
Dead horses don't jump, mate. There's a big break again. He's been getting balls off the break. Is this his first dry one for a while?
So he's got to win 11-3 or better, Andrew, from here.
Well, Ash went 11-4 up, so... Oh, gravity. It was there again. Does that red between yellows go?
It's close, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like he does if he drops where that red is now. If he puts his red in bottom left and kills the white. Oh Jesus, he's fluked a ball, but bells. Yes, Phil. A few were saying that in the fancy Ash for the match to start with. It depends who turns up with Downing, because he has got a good game in him, you know, for his standard, for his cat. But he's just not been at races today. He's chasing it. And Ash is in again here. He's just got that one bad yellow on the rail towards the right centre. But he's got the balls in positions where he can develop or drop right behind it. Oh, he's got to be, well, he'll pot this and try and move the bad one, but then he's got another yellow that he's got to contend with. Tricky this, JC.
Yes.
Played a nice little shot there though. And he's killed the red if anything, hasn't he? But we can see if Downing gets a chance, pot the red in the corner, the red on the rail off the yellow in the centre.
That's the one.
Opens everything up, so he's got to be careful, Ash. If he moves that top yellow, he might be leaving Downing a trick. He's still going. What's he going to do here? Squeeze. There's a foot double. He's got the red out. Now then, Mr. Downing. Just what you wanted.
I think the reason Ash is playing as attacking as he is because they're into a lot coming back off Downing.
For me, he's got to play the one in the bottom right.
Yeah.
Then the red off the yellow, open it up, and the cue ball's coming away. He's
Yeah.
going to be unlucky not to be on a ball, isn't he?
Yeah.
Not seeing it.
No.
Not yet, anyway. Well, I think he has seen it. I think he's going to play it now. He's got to drop this in. He's seeing it as a lad. Fans seem to get him, do you?
Yeah. As long as you stun this.
Just drop it, slow roll it.
For me,
Too
that's
hard.
why I'd have stunned it. But
Yeah. Just
still
stop it
should be
dead.
all right, yeah.
Yeah, but the cue ball's travelling. He gets a bad kiss on these yellow and black here. Could drop
Yeah.
behind him. Could go wrong. He needs to be where the black is after
Playing
this.
with
doesn't
side.
he? Yeah. Not hard enough for me. He's behind it.
And they not see it.
I think he might be snookered. Yeah, but that's because of the shot before, the
Yeah.
penultimate red.
Yeah. That's the one, Andrew.
So he's got to swerve it a little bit left hand side on this. He's hit the black. He's fouled as well. And I'll tell you what, he'd be fuming inside because he had that for him. And look where the red, it's dead. So this is just picking him off for Ash. And getting ever closer to 18. sauntering around the table, swagging. He's a confident mood, isn't he?
Yeah.
This is what you play like when you're swagging.
Yeah.
You just get down, bang, your mind's
Bang.
made up, and you see the finish early doors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
15-7. It's a big task. It's a big task. Vibration. Yeah, had a break, you know, and I think Downey needed one. It's a monstrous spread from down in that. Just lost the cue ball again. Can't afford to make many more mistakes. No. The man's in trouble, pal. He's left the red in the top right and he's left an angle to dislodge the bad red as well. If he can just get between the two yellows, left hand side on this one, he's gone plain ball. That wouldn't ever happening for me. But again, he's left it awkward for Downing. Yep, that's it, Phil. Sometimes you have to take what the table offers you and bail out. He is chasing finishes. Oh, well, I'll tell you what, the black's in. He's had an absolute nightmare. I think the white flag's coming out. I don't know if it's under started orders, but the white flag at Navan,
Yeah.
the starter's on his rostrum.
9 in front at Ossett, and Downing has to win 11-1 or better. 11-1, 11-0.
250 to 1, that's what the bookie's saying. He wouldn't lay it, but because you can't get on, JC. You can't get a pound on.
Unbelievable.
But he's not turned up today, mate. He's just not been at the races at all. Yes, Michael, I think you're right. I think they going through the motions now. And we're only on 3:30, so they've been playing a couple of hours, haven't they?
Couple of hours. Yeah. Fast and furious.
Yeah. I think Asher's...
He's just waiting for them 2 good chances to seal the deal.
yeah. I think his fans have turned up to watch an old show today. They'll all be going out, I would have thought.
Yeah, I think it's one of them's birthday, I think.
Ah, right, they'll be going out for some bit of grub. Was that put him on yellows? Or?
Yeah, I think so, mate.
Yeah, I think he's on yellows, mate.
Aye, Ash just had a whack there. Just wait, trying to get them balls up and to just clearing.
I think he knows that
He
he's
knows
in a good
he's won.
position. Yeah. He's going to get his chances, that's for sure.
But that's what happens, Andrew. It comes back to bite you when you don't put the practice in. I don't care what he says, he hasn't put the practice in.
No. And that's another shot he's played. He's pulled out of that one. That's a decent pot though.
I mean, he said to me, "Oh, I've been practicing with Steve Calodine and one thing and another." I says, "Listen,
Wait, Q's been throwing him out. It's just David Caroline. They've been to Yang Shampo.
you need a tough test. You know,
You've got to push yourself. I said the new players in here, they've got to play better players and push yourself.
Yeah.
They've got to put you in situations, haven't they?
absolutely.
Because that time's going to come. You're going to be in that situation. And it's, you know, what I mean, you've been there a few times. You tend to know what you're doing rather than just lash at balls. That's a rare miss from Ash in this match. So he's giving Downing another chance. Yep, Jamie, got to agree with that. He's going to be snooking again. And guess what? I think he is.
It's an embarrassing performance, if I'm quite honest.
It's not his best day. You have to swerve this. He just don't seem bothered.
What's she doing, walking into arena?
Yes. Does he? He doesn't seem... Oh, that's a great pot.
Yeah.
That was a lovely shot, that. And Ash Barker could be going on the hill. Just 2 drop-ins, just roll it in and put the red in the top. Oh, he's chasing the cue ball here, might go right. Oh, beautiful. Black bottom left to go to the hill. And he's potted well as a lad. I can't take that away from him. Good solid performance from Ash. But for me, he's been able to play. It'd be a despondent Steve Downing after this match. Or will he just shake it off and roll to the next one? Know what about tonight, pal?
I'm stopping here. I'm watching Nathan. I might even get that rat cue out and show him how to carry on.
Why not, pal? A little exhibition.
Unbelievable.
So he's on the hill, he's Ash Parker, just requires one more frame to take the £3,000 home and send Stevie Downing with BFH. Didn't expect it to finish in a couple of hours. I expected this to be in for the long haul. So you've got a bit of a wait, guys, for tonight's match. Scheduled for 6 o'clock. Whatever happens in this match, obviously, Justin's about later on in your commentary booth. JC might come back in later on, it depends how he feels. He's staying in the club to watch Nathan. But I'm sure there'll be one or two about. He's just looked the better player, JC, that's all we can say.
Full credit to Ash Parker.
They could play tomorrow and it could be a different result.
They could. There's been a lot talked about this game, and Downing says I'm going to beat him and all this, and then coming in car he says, you know, if I play well I'll be okay, but if Ash plays his top game I'm in trouble. So
And he's really fetched that game.
yeah. So at the end of the day, right, if you're going into a money match and you're thinking if they play the top game I'm in trouble, you shouldn't be playing it really. In that my opinion.
No, you have to win for money on your B game at sometimes, and like I say, if both
Right.
plays it the top game, it's a great match. But you've got to believe that you can win it. You shouldn't be playing if you're worried about it. So he's gone to kill the red there, and he's fetched it in anything into clear open play.
Yeah,
Even though he should be finishing the yellows.
he's had enough.
Yep. Yeah, I think so. Just going through the motions, really. There you are. What was that? Great Round Arena. I don't know what that is. But that's a bit of pool etiquette for you.
I think that's Rachel's mum.
Well, and that's one of the Downing supporters.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this
We'll
could
have
be
to-
all she wrote. A double for the black.
A double for your trouble.
Knowing how today's gone, he'll probably get a treble, Andrew.
3 doubles and a treble.
Here we go. We got the
He's got
treble.
it.
Nearly.
Yeah, he's a foot accumulator.
Is he getting this yellow out, or is he going to talk about
I
Sky
think,
Bet?
I think he's good at yelling out, like, but he's not even bothered, man.
No,
He's-
not interested.
He's gone in the worst possible position. He's got a snip into the right centre. Oh, he's gone for the double and he's pulled it off. Well, it's another story. And he's another big shot. If he commits to this, he's going to be leaving the red.
It's in.
But he's got going a little bit too late. Got to be careful here, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And I tell you what, where's that cue ball? Has he done it again? Oh, he's on it. Just popped out to say hello. Jesus. So Downing gets one on the board. 17-8. Unbelievable scenes, Paul.
Don't match all trends, and I keep telling you this.
Oh, baby. Baby. Justin still about, is he?
Think so, mate.
I think they've had a break. They've gone for a break at 17 now. Or they've gone toilet break. Oh, yeah. Hey, Bon. She's off again. Sponsored walk.
Thing is, you don't want drinks going that way, do you? It's
No. Well, both players are back and they're all at it in the arena now. Looks like it's Asher's break. Can he seal it? I think he's played like a cat 8 today, never mind a 7, Phil. That's the big break of Ash. And he's got to have he's going to have a chance. Not easy, but a chance. I think he's forced to take yellows from there. He pop the top red and open up. All reds are there, aren't they?
yeah.
I'll be playing the one in the top. Top right. A little bit of lady luck, and you're in. The top right's the shot, isn't it?
Definitely.
Missed
No.
it be a mile. That was like Zorro. Just give everybody his password. Innit? Okay. So Stevie Downing, big ask. I'm not sure that's in. Ooh, it's sneaked in. Talking to his missus while he's playing. For me, you can't have bets like that.
No,
You know what I mean?
This is why a lot of pool players win 2 or 3 matches and lose 2 or 3 matches, because the mindset going into games is not there, because it's what's gone on in the lead up to the game. The gambling every day and one thing and another.
Yep. You've got to be wise if you're gambling every day, pal, aren't you? That cue ball's in. And this, for me, is it over, JC? Will he play the yellow down the rail?
I think you can run that bath upstairs, Andrew.
Yeah, I've got my shower cap on. Just going to chip myself up the middle with the looks of it. Yep, that's easy enough. Just pick them off now, Ash. And it'd be good night, Irene.
Does anybody want 1,200 quid on to win one?
Does that just come up that?
Yeah, I think so.
Just 3 balls away. 4 balls, 5 balls. Delicate shot, yeah. Check the one in the bottom left now. That one over the left, right centre should be last ball. He might be forced to take it now. Still got to take. Got to be his last ball. That one over either one, JC, in it really.
Yeah.
But it would make more sense to pot that drop. Just screw back into space.
Yeah,
And
very
this
good.
could be it.
A very good performance from Ash Parker from Barnsley
Yeah, he's
today.
got to be pleased with that. He's played well. And this is for the money.
This is it for
Get the
18.8.
satchels opened for £3,000. And that's
Well
all
played.
over. Good performance from Ash Parker, that guys, and it didn't take too long.
Top
Thank you,
performance.
JC.
Yeah,
Co-commentator.
Ash, though.
Yes, I'll have a word with him if you want to send him across. So we'll have a word with Ash and see how he's going on, how he feels. Have a quick word with Ash. Congratulations, Ash. If you just want to jump in the commentary box with us, we'll just have a quick word with you. Good performance today, mate.
Yeah, I don't think I played too
Early
bad.
doors, first few frames were a bit edgy.
I think he gave me a lot of chances to have a go at him.
Yeah, but once you got your confidence up, you
Yeah.
started swagging and
But I think it was the first 4 or 5 frames that he let me get my confidence
yeah,
up.
it could have gone either way then.
Yeah.
But we both said that's probably the best performance we've seen you in here. Opened up a big gap, and then I think in your own mind you knew, didn't you, your chances are going to come.
Yeah, well that's it. I mean, once I got like 5, 6 in front, I could afford, like the big double I went for,
Yeah.
I landed up black, I can afford to go for them kind of
Yeah,
shots.
that's it. Whereas if it were like 15 all,
Yeah,
it's a different story. But overall, happy with that performance, are you?
yeah, very.
And a few quid in the bank.
Only a couple.
Yeah, £3,000 pot on a Saturday afternoon's quite nice.
Yeah, definitely.
So what's your game plan now? Are you looking for other games? Are you going to chill out a bit and just enjoy this win?
Yeah, to be honest, I think I might have a little break.
Yeah,
Just
just
to settle things.
yeah. Well, you seem to come back stronger than I've seen you play, and I said to JC, I didn't know what to expect. So I don't really see a lot of games in Flyers, but having watched there, definitely
Well,
for me played your best
coming
I've
up
seen.
to this game, I was playing well, and then as of like Tuesday, I've had all week off work, been badly, and I got on table yesterday, and it just wasn't there.
Yeah,
And I
but when you were
expecting to
practicing, I
come-
was watching on here, but you were practicing and you were knocking good balls in.
Yeah, well, that's
And
it. Was a confidence booster to
Yeah.
have them few frames.
and you played a good tempo as well. When you were finishing, you wasn't second guessing. You were just getting down
Yeah.
and in your pace, which it worked. So all I can say, Ash, is congratulations and winner, chicken dinner.
Thank you
Well
very
done,
much.
mate. Well done, Ash Parker, taking down the match 18-8 against Stephen Downing. Don't forget, guys, tonight at 6 o'clock we have a big one. Nathan Prescott against John Inley, receiving 4 frames start to 21. Your commentator tonight will be Justin Riley, and I'm sure JC is going to be about as well. So until then, guys, tune back in from 6 o'clock, and thank you very much.